Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and sorry that we missed you yesterday. Jordy wasn't feeling good. I was having issues with my setup here. My camera was upside down, and my picture was backwards, and I was trying to fix it, but I was just racing against the clock. So I just decided to just put out that YOLO slip that did not hit. But yeah, I threw that out, and we're getting back on track today. So we've got 2 games NBA Cup style. So yeah, it's the basically the semifinal now.
I think so.
Right before the big one on Tuesday. So 2 games. We've got a few plays for you. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and drop us a comment if you have any questions about plays, or if you have plays that you're excited about. And yeah, shout out to our partners, Underdog, Betr, and Parlay Play. If you use code BACKDOOR over there, they're going to hook you up. Parlay Play is going to give you a 100% deposit match up to $100 plus a $5 promo play. And then we're going to give you 30 days in our premium Discord on top of that if you sign up with Parlay Play. Just email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com, and we will get you all set up within 24 hours. And then for Betr, you get a $200 deposit match plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. And for Underdog, you get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. All of that is down below if you want to sign up for any of those platforms that we're partnered with. So these are the plays that we're going to be rolling with. I'm taking this same Jalen Johnson play that I mentioned the other night. When we pivoted to match that with Booker. I'm still excited that I got it at 33.5 that night. I thought this was going to be bumped by now, but it's still at 33.5, so I'm going to still take it for this video as well. Yeah, and then I'm also going with Isaiah Hartenstein over 27.5 PRA on Parlay Play, but we're getting that much cheaper on Prizepicks, all the way down at 26.5. But Jalen Johnson's still at 33.5. But yeah, I'm comfortable anywhere between the 26.5 and 27.5 for Hartenstein. I think he's going to do well over this. I think he's going to be knocking on the door of 30 tonight, full PRA. So taking that across all platforms. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, so I'm going to be... let's see, I'm getting into Alex Caruso here for his 9.5 points rebounds. Really like this line. And then I'm taking Clint Capela for over 10 rebounds. He has a rebound assist line that's at 11, which I think is a really good deal too, because you're getting that assist on top. But either one, I like the rebounds the best, but go with your gut on that one. But yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Cool. All right, well, let's start breaking it down. Hartenstein, obviously, he's been balling out with his new team. He only has these 2 games where he didn't really get it done. As far as Outlier's showing this at 25.5. There's no way. I mean, I'm not seeing many platforms where you can get this at 25.5 anymore. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's all 26 to 27.5. So let me adjust that on Outlier. I'll go 26.5. Okay, so he's got this done 6 out of his 9 games played in 2024. Just barely missed it in that last game against Dallas. Went for 10 points, 13 boards, and 3 assists. And that game was pretty much over at the half. Even though they brought it a little bit closer in the second half, it was just completely controlled by OKC the whole time. Averaging just under 30 minutes a game, 29.7. And then just 3.3 fouls. So he's a good defender, but not really getting in foul trouble. Shooting 55% from the field. We know most of that is just, right around the hoop there, up close, dunks, putbacks, different things like that. But still 55% is awesome. 9.2 attempts per game. Literally shooting 0 threes. I think he maybe shot 1 all year. Or no, he's shot 4. Okay. That's right. I did see him take that attempt in the last one. But yeah, not very often. He's got 4 on the season, so we're not even really concerned about that. The majority of this is going to be rebounds and points, but he's also pretty decent at assists as well. But he's averaging 20.8 rebound chances a game throughout 2024, and then 5 potential assists. So when the game is heading in that direction, he can go for 5 or 6. But yeah, typically 3 to 5 is kind of his range. When it comes to assists, This matchup is a little bit tough on paper. 5th in points allowed, 9th in rebounds allowed, and 1st in assists allowed to centers. But the only time that they matched up this year, that he's matched up with his new team, was on December 1st, and he went for 36. He went for 19 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. So he had a great outing. That's why I'm comfortable with taking this over 27.5 too. I know it's just a 1-game sample size, but I mean, the Thunder are really locked in. He's got, like, you know, multiple games over 30 entirely. So I think he's gonna do well tonight in this NBA Cup game. Let's take a look here. So they got a 216 over under. They're not expecting it to be a really high scoring game. Thunder favored by 6, playing in Oklahoma City. So yeah, I think Hartenstein's going to be a big part of what they're doing against Şengün and that physical team that the Rockets are. So this would be a pretty solid matchup. All right, so let's take a look at Daily Grind. They like this to go over the 26.5, 52.23% odds to hit the over, minus 127. And yeah, even is that, yeah, like, so, well, they're showing that Parlay Play has it for 26.5. I did not see that. Let me update that real quick. 27.5. Let me try refreshing. I'll take away my plays. I'll just pull it up real quick. No, they do not have it at 26.5, but I'm happy with the 27.5. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's probably Daily Grind that needs to be refreshed. And then, okay, so they don't have the 33.5. All right, I'll take 32.5 for Jalen Johnson. Still a 1.68x, but yeah, 32.5 is a better deal anyways. Let me refresh Hartenstein real fast. Okay. All right. Well, it's still saying Parlay Play has that 26.5. Whatever. I'm happy with the 27.5. But yeah, this is favored to go over though. 51.78% odds to hit the over, minus 125. So let's talk about Jalen Johnson. We mentioned this in the last video when I took that as a pivot when Michael Porter Jr. wasn't available. So I've still got that slip live. Unfortunately, Michael Porter Jr. became available again later, and I threw him into that same slip, kept Jalen Johnson in there. So that slip is not able to cash fully, but I did flex it. But yeah, I like him to get this done tonight. If you saw him play against the Knicks in that last game, he was killing it. I mean, 21 points, 15 boards, 7 assists. The matchup is relatively solid. 12th in points allowed, 14th in rebounds allowed, 7th in assists allowed. So nothing like popping off. I mean, the assists is a little bit tight, but he's pretty much good for like 4 to 5 assists, like regardless of who he's matching up against. And he can go for well over that. Like you see, there's multiple games here where he's gone for 9. As far as this 33.5 PRA line, 6 out of his last 10, he's hit this. Let's look at all of 2024. Like we talked about, like he's looking like he could be most improved, player of the year. Hitting this at a 13 out of 24, 54% hit rate. And then, 36.6 minutes a game is what he's averaging through 2024, 16.1 rebound chances, 10.5 potential assists, and only 2 fouls. So not getting in foul trouble, but the dude just looks like an absolute monster right now. Again, that game against the Knicks was just a statement game, in my opinion. Shooting 50% from the field on 15.7 attempts per game. So just under that 8 buckets a game mark, and 36% from beyond the arc. Not really shooting that often. I mean, 4.5 attempts is decent, but yeah, he's only averaging 1.6 made buckets a game. And then 76% from the free throw line, not getting to the line that often either, 3.3 attempts per game. But I'm feeling good about him getting this done. We saw like he could even start a little bit slow, like in that game against the Knicks. It looked like the Knicks were just going to sort of handle this game, and then the halftime adjustments were incredible. And then the Hawks just absolutely dominated that second half, which was really, really interesting to see. This play is a EV plus play as well on Outlier. Let's see if Outlier has a note. No, they don't have a note about it, but they like this to go over EV plus style. Let's take a look at daily grind real quick for Jalen. They like him to go over the 33.5. They have it at a 52.9% odds to hit the over, minus 127. And that's like, yeah, there's some platforms bumping that up to 34.5, but other than that, everyone's giving it to us at 33.5, and it's all minus 120 or higher, some minus 135, minus 137. So most of these platforms are juicing this pretty heavily to the over. They like his rebounds and assists the best. If you wanted like a pivot, 14.5 rebounds and assists, they've got that favor to go over, 52.14% odds to hit the over. So yeah, they also like his points alone to go over 18.5. I'm just taking the full PRA at 33.5 since it's still that low. But yeah, that's going to cover it for my two plays. If you guys want to check out Outlier, you can try this app out for free. It's a great app to help you really dive into plays you're thinking about taking, and you can really fine tune the scenario. You can even take players in and out of the equation. You can, well, again, it usually lets me do that. For this player, it's not. Let's see if it does for Hartenstein. Yeah, right there. So you can take guys like, we know Chet's out, obviously. So I can take Chet out of the equation and look at what Hartenstein's done without Chet on the floor. They give you a lot of different ways to fine tune what you're looking at here. There's also a tab. It's not showing it right now, but a lot of times it'll do like all home games, all away games, like whatever they're playing that night. It'll give you the option to see what they've done on the road. Really fine tune what you're looking at statistically. They also cover matchups, injury reports, and insights about the players, which is really cool. They show you these props that they think look good to go over or under. They give you a little note as to why, and then they have a button that you can click to go directly to that platform and lock that play in right there. So it's really cool. You don't have to use a code. Just go through the link below for Outlier, and they'll hook you up with 7 days just to see how you like it. So, all right, Jordy, I'll pass it over to you, bro.
All right. Yeah, so to get into mine here, I've got Alex Caruso for over 9 PR. I really like this play a lot. He's gone over this in 3 head-to-head straight. He did one on, let's see, the 11th or November 8th is when the last time he played Houston. And in 13 minutes, he went for 14 PR. So, he does not need a lot of time to get this done. Recently, though, he's been getting a lot more minutes. He's been getting about 21 minutes per game here. So over the last 5 games, he's hit this 4 straight times on 15, 17, 24, and 22 minutes. He hit one against Dallas, and Dallas is a really tough team to score on. He's looking pretty solid. So he's coming off the bench. This is a great matchup for him. 22nd in points allowed, 17th in rebounds to his position. So we're liking that. He's hit this in 5 out of 6 of his last games. It says here. So he's averaging 12.8 PR a game. So 9.5, he's averaging 12.8. So that's just all we need him to do is just hit his average, and he'll go way over this. So I do like this play. It is juiced to go over as well. It's a minus 127. So we're liking the value we're getting on this one a lot. So I'm going to be taking that. And then Clint Capela, this one's just a no-brainer, man. He's been unbelievable lately. When you look at this head-to-head too, he's hit 17 rebounds twice against them. He had a matchup late last year that he only went for 8 on 27 minutes, but the last matchup, which was just on the 4th of this month, he went for 17 rebounds. So the dude is an absolute beast. He's been hitting this line a lot more lately. They're giving him a lot more opportunities now. So he's kind of played himself into shape, it seems like. So, just on 23 minutes, this dude has been crushing this line. He's hit 7 out of 10 of his last games. So he's gone for recently 13, 14, 17, 17, one being against Milwaukee, and then 4, 10, 13. So he's been crushing this. Great rebounding matchup. Honestly, really soft matchup. 16th in rebounds allowed, giving up 12.2 a game. So, Onyeka comes in, but it's clear that the real board monster on the team is Clint, and they know that now. They're starting to get him more involved. A lot of game time decisions in this game. I think all these guys are going to play through it, though. Honestly, like Giannis' game time decision, I think all these guys are going to play through it because it's the cup, semifinals. So they're going to want to get in there and make that bread for the rest of their team. So I do like both these plays to go over. Clint's rebounds, assists are the highest to go over. Like I said, they're at 11. So if you want the extra value of the assist on the board, go for it. If you look at his assists here, he's getting about 1 to 2 per game, but sometimes he can pop off and give you like 3 or 4. So it just depends. In the head-to-head, he's gone for 1, 4, 2, and 1. So go with your gut on that one. But I just like just the rebounds because I know he can just crush that. So going with just the rebounds there. That's going to be what I'm taking. The rebounds are juiced to go over as well, minus 120. His PRA looks good if you like the points too, but I'm just going with just the rebounds. So that's going to cover it all for me. I'm getting these on all platforms, by the way. We're lucky enough to get all these on there. Some platforms have this at 9.5 on his rebounds. So really good deals on the board today for Clint. So yeah, that's going to be what I'm taking. If you guys want to check out the optimizer from Daily Grind, go over there and go to dgfantasy.com and use code BACKDOOR, and they'll give you 25% off your first purchase. So, and that, you can lock that in for as long as you want on that first purchase. So definitely go check them out, and that's going to cover it for me.
All right. Did you cover Chalkboard?
I don't think I did. Sorry.
Okay. Well, if you guys want to check out Chalkboard, it's another platform that we are partnered with. They have plays as low as $1 as well. They run like 6 specials a day minimum. It's really fun. The main thing about Chalkboard is that you can adjust the lines to whatever you want. So that's becoming more popular on other platforms, but they were kind of the first ones to start doing that. So a lot of times they're still ahead of the game on having plays that other platforms are not going to let you make adjustments to. Chalkboard has you covered. They also have like, when it comes to like free throw props for NBA, you go into their free throw prop tab and it's like everybody, like there's like a ton of them. They don't let you bump those up and down. That would be fun too. Those are just like a, you know, like a locked line, but I mean, you can get a ton of different players from every team if you want to play some free throw props. They also have stuff that's like regular parlay style, like first basket, first assist of the game, like first, you know, touchdown for football, different things like that, first scorer. So yeah, if you want to go check that out, just use code BACKDOOR. You get a 100% deposit match up to $100 plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. So yeah, Chalkboard's awesome. I love these platforms that you can really like get into the alt lines and have some fun. Obviously, I love making like YOLO slips. But I like just stacking up the multiplier and throwing $1 on it, just for, if nothing else, like I've got my plays that I want to try to like build the portfolio with, and then sometimes I'm just like, I want a little bit of entertainment while I watch this game, so I'll throw like a $1 slip together, $2 slip together, and just throw like YOLO on it, have some fun. But go check out Chalkboard. It's a lot of fun. All that's below. If you want to join our Discord, we have a really fun community in here. It's been growing. We appreciate everybody in here. Shout out to my boy Days, who we discuss a lot of fantasy football stuff together. Actually, I've been meaning to ask Days how he's doing, because man, I gotta do well this week for fantasy football if I want to face Jordy in the championship, because he's got a bye week. I do not.
I'm chilling.
But speaking of football, we're going to be diving right in and getting into some serious details about the Sunday slate. But staying on track here, if you guys want to join our Discord, you can take advantage of that Parlay Play promo. If you sign up with Parlay Play, use code BACKDOOR, email us. We will give you a month in the Discord regardless. But if you want to just jump right in, go through Patreon. Patreon manages our subscriptions. Once you're signed up there, go into settings. There's a connected apps option in the menu bar, and then they'll log you right in from there. You can hop in the community chat in our Discord. Let us know you're new, so we can welcome you, make sure you understand how to use everything. You can also follow us on all of our socials. It's just at BackdoorFS. We're on X, TikTok, Instagram. You can follow all of our personal socials are listed below as well. So yeah, come say hey, and good luck on this NBA Cup slate, guys. Don't forget to tune in just a little bit, because we're diving right into the NFL picks. So we'll see you in just a bit for some NFL.
Good luck, guys.